of the most famous faces in the country are not necessarily those of politicians. They are people that are on television, and the lost people of television, you might say. They're in television commercials like Mrs. Marsh and all of these other people that we recognise so readily but don't know anything about. For instance, have a look at these commercials and see if you recognise this lady's face from the various commercials that she has been in. And what a lovely face it is too. Now, I'm not sure what that commercial was from. Do you know? Which one? I thought we had a whole lot. We do have any more commercials later on? Oh, intrigue. So would you welcome that particular lady? She's very beautiful, and we're glad to catch up with her. Virginia Hay, everyone. Now, just for people at home, you are really 6'8", and I'm 6'2".
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't want to come off that short. How many commercials have you been in?
Oh my God! I think roughly.
You can call me Daryl. Go.
Isn't he lovely? Oh, about 50, I guess.
50 commercials.
Not as old as I look. Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
well,
roughly.
We showed that. Did you see that little one that we showed on the screen?
I did. Yes.
Which one was that?
Oh, I think that was a Cosmo commercial advertising Cosmopolitan magazine.
Right.
That was done about years ago.
So many years ago. Well, but since then you've been in several, which we might just roll them if we have them upstairs. I know we have some beautiful still shots from your composites because you've been modelling for a while now.
I have, yes.
Although, is that the real? Do you look at those commercials and say, yes, that really is me in real life?
No, I can't really, because in each one I have to play a different character. It seems to be fairly detached from the real me. You know,
yes.
I feel as if I'm a sort of a different character from all of those different people.
What sort of young girl were you?
What do you mean? What sort of? Well, I was.
Well, somebody told me you were a tomboy, and I found that hard to believe.
Yeah, no, I was a tomboy actually. I used to study karate and judo, and I used to throw people on the beach for practice, of course.
Oh, really?
And my mother got a little bit worried, so she said, "Look, I think we should put you in deportment school, you know, to train you to behave like a young lady."
Oh.
Because that's getting a little bit outrageous.
How did you start into modelling? Did you?
Well, it's funny. I got found at a bus stop, of all things. I got picked up.
Really?
Believe it or not. I did, yes. I was going to art school at the time, and I was waiting for the bus to go home, and this little lady walked up to me and she said, "Are you a model?" I said, "No." And she said, "Would you like to be a model?" And I said, "No." But she was a fashion editor for a magazine.
She walked away and you weren't.
She walked away.
Didn't become anything. No?
No. Well, she approached me about doing it, and I eventually agreed. I thought, oh well, why not? You know, a few pennies.
Well, you made a few pennies from the commercials and general modelling work.
Yeah.
And then along came The Road Warrior, or Mad Max 2, as we know, right?
Mad Max 2, yes, it did. And I went for the casting last year, and I was very fortunate, actually, to get that. Because I've had no experience. I've never had any training at all. And somebody asked me...
Look at the action.
I know, it's a magnificent film. It was such a lot of fun to do.
So you went along and...
Yes, I went along and I did a screen test, and Bob's miracle. Here I am, I got it. I was really grateful for that chance, actually, because it was a very good...
Well, from modelling straight into a movie which has already grossed about 16 or 17 million bucks in the States.
I know, it's doing so well, I can't believe it.
Have you any offers? I mean, can you drop a big bombshell tonight and say that, yes, Cecil B. DeMille rang out? Oh, I don't know whether he's with us anymore.
Yeah, I'd love to say yes, but so far I'm not sure what's happening. My agency sort of handles all that stuff, but I don't think so, not as yet. Hopefully soon.
Any other movies besides?
Norman Loves Rose. I've just, I can't say I just completed that because I did it at Christmas time. Right. But it opens this week in Melbourne, which is good. Well, this Friday.
We may even have a little clip from that one.
Yeah.
Is this a starring role in this one? Or
no, it was just a cameo role. Oh,
beautiful.
Goodness, no, just black tea, thanks. Oh, it's hysterical. It's such a funny movie. Warren Mitchell was in this, who of course was Alfred.
Oh, right, yes.
Carol Kane, who's a magnificent American actress. She's great.
Yeah.
Delicate.
I play his
You
mistress.
might be able to help.
His name is Charles.
Michael
and
here
Barry
has a
Otto is a
kid
great
brother
actor.
who's-
He really is.
So that's due for release shortly?
On Friday, yeah.
On Friday, oh.
Yeah, and the story is Norman is this little 13-year-old boy. He falls in love with his stepsister. So Norman's father and brother, that's his brother on screen now,
Yes.
they approached me to supervise his first encounter. They still think he's a virgin, you see, so they want me to fix up some...
Oh, I see. It's one of those sorts
It's one
of
of
movies,
those
is
sort of
it?
movies. And of course, I get very upset
Well,
about that. So.
Well, you
We'll
don't...
see what happens.
There's nothing lined up yet for overseas, but I'd be very surprised
yet.
if something doesn't happen for you, and I wish you all the best
Well, thank you.
with your movie career, because I take it that the acting is what you're going for now.
Yeah, oh yes, I'm quite serious about it. Well, as serious as I can be about anything, but yeah, I'm hoping to pursue an acting career
Well-
as such, better comes.
Well, you're very delightful, and I'm very pleased to have had you on the show.
Thanks,
And the
Desmond.
audience are just gazing. I just looked at some of the guys before, and they're beautiful on camera, and we wish you luck with the movies. And
Thanks
stay
a lot.
with me, because I want to introduce a lady who is touring at the moment and supporting LRB. I don't know whether you've seen LRB live, but they
I
are
haven't.
fantastic. This is the album. It's Lisa Bade's album called Suspicion, and from it she has a good song, No Way to Treat a Lady.